Make a little net hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Loc. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
He did bad, but you know, quitting is quitting.
Do you expect a better performance in this coming up fight?
Yeah, I do expect a better performance because I got them both training, so he's training. You know what I'm saying? I just told him like this is a perfect opportunity. You can go in and just lose hella weight and just do a whole 360, man. Take your health serious, man, and rock out for real.
King Pill. So you say Ill Will is from Long Beach. How did he? So you say DW Frame was your partner. Ill Will from Long Beach. So I would assume DW Frame brought Ill Will to the table. Or is that would that be wrong?
That's his blood brother.
Oh, okay.
So it's like he calling out DW Flame, but DW on some, he not putting certain things on this platform. Like he not really, he ain't paying attention to that. But you know, the brother like, I'll take the fade. You know what I mean?
And with DW Flame history with this celebrity boxing and what we seen out of King Peel, I don't even think nobody would be interested in seeing that.
No.
I don't think Peel is ready. I think King Peel is. I'll ask you more so what you think. Do you think King Peel has a future? And this is becoming a little thing. This boxing thing. So you think this is going to be you getting involved for this one thing, or you think it's going to be a future event, or is he going? Is he like? Is your company representing him or just the event?
Nah, the company is representing the event. The company is representing the culture as a whole. You know what I mean? Even though like the dynamic is different as far as like weight, experience, and this and that. Like he going up against somebody that work out and fit every day, play overseas basketball and stuff like that. I think it's
Ill Will.
Yeah, Ill Will. He's like very athletic. He a security guard for like Cardi B and stuff like that. Like you know, he active versus somebody that's just whatever they their day to day and they diet is. I think it's more so for the culture. You know what I'm saying?
For a fun event to enjoy, not really to see boxing skills against boxing skills and be assuming who has the best skills or wondering. We're not trying to figure out who's the most skilled or most athletic.
Yeah, it's just because this the thing, right? So in our culture, the internet and certain platforms then built these characters up that go against certain elements that it shouldn't be going against.
Correct.
In so many words. So I think it's more so over like.
You mind elaborating on that when you say certain elements?
Like,
because I might have got it, but I'm not sure the whole audience.
It's just like this though. If you got a respectable, just man, you got a respectable man that with the accolades that built himself up to be a respectable and honorable person. You have people that carry no honor, no morals, no backbone, that the internet provided them a space to where they feel they can cross those lines with that element. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun event, but I think, let's be real, people is more excited to see King Pill come to his demise because of all the trolling and stuff that he do to people that, you know what I'm saying? So
you assuming because this is a more athletic opponent that really get busy and not like Nutty coming off the couch. Now shout out to Nutty, did an excellent job as far as getting in there on such a short notice. But this dude is far more ready as far as will to get in the ring and do some damage.
Yeah, you got structured versus unstructured.
Because I noticed, I don't know, have you noticed in all these celebrity bouts, nobody has actually seemingly done any damage.
None. They ain't really trying to hurt each other. But it's good though, because like from all the shit that get posted on the media, when it comes to the West Coast, it got people outside the West Coast looking at it crazy. And it's like that element missing. It's a lot of people in there talk about fades, squabbles, this and that. It's a lot of disrespect flying around, but nobody the outside world don't really get to see the part that come with that. Or because niggas on the internet, damn, gotta be in person to handle their business. Like a nigga just say anything and then just go stay in the house and go hide in the house. Or don't leave the house. Or be all the way overseas or out of town or something like that. So it'd be like, I think this is, I stepped in it because I think this is good for the culture and the element get represented the right way.
Is there already an undercard developed, or y'all working on it?
We got Project Bo versus Nutty.
Oh, Nutty back in the ring.
We got Big Homie CC versus some
600?
Nah, some fuck. Big Homie CC's fighting Project Bo, Nutty, and Evil J.
Evil J, I'm not familiar.
I believe it's like a content creator or something.
Okay.
Like that. Yeah.
Do we have a venue, a location?
Yeah, it's gonna be downtown Phoenix. I'm gonna disclose the location the day of.
Oh, okay. Do we have a date?
May 23rd.
Oh, May 23rd. That's not far.
May 23rd.
It's gonna be nice and warm in Phoenix, May 23rd.
Summer break squabbles.
Do we say it again? Shout out the brand.
No, I just said summer break
Oh,
squabbles.
summer break squabbles, because May ain't quite summer break.
It's close.
It's getting close.
It's
In
getting there.
Arizona, yeah, it's summer.
It's probably 100 out there right now.
I just talked to somebody at Centinela, right outside of Yuma, and it's hot. It's over 100 already.
It is. It was hot when I left. It was cold, and then woke up the next day. It was hot. I came down here in the North Face. Took
for real?
took that thing
That's
off.
crazy. Exactly what he said. It was just ice cold and outside. Shout out to my son-in-law Jay. Free him, East Side. Tell me this. With the 600 situation, that first bout that you was trying to promote, because that's crazy. I've also been involved trying to promote a fight that involved 600, didn't quite pop off. Was that your first time ever being involved in this type of event? And if so, how was you getting involved in that?
With the 600,
Yeah.
600 was a friend of mine. We talked. At a period of time, we talked every day, and he was just one of the people that just like leave this alone, leave that alone, don't go like this, don't go like that. So it's like a lot of people, like a lot of these people act as like big brothers to me. Like DW Flame and some. I got a lot of homies out here that act like big brothers to me, and so when the disrespect was coming about, it was kind of pissing me off, because he was just saying shit that wasn't true about the person. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like if you gonna say you chase somebody from somewhere and that ain't true, that's an automatic squabble anyway.
Well, who was allegedly chased from where?
King Pill said he chased 600 down Santa Monica.
In a vehicle?
And on foot at the beach.
That's hard to believe. And I'm not no big old 600 fan.
And they got on me. I'm like, man, what's this? And the older people was in the background. They're like, man, that nigga ain't even been over. We been over here all day. Like, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh, well, let's put this together then. But this is when...
It's before we knew King Pill would say anything.
Yeah, this is before we knew that. So we just thinking like, oh, but I'm like, why is he saying that? Like, why are he saying that? Like, why is he? And then that's how. So I'm like, let's put it together. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't work out.
And do you have a background in hip hop? Or
most definitely.
Definitely.
Most definitely got a background.
You an artist?
Somewhat of an artist. I wrote a lot of songs. That was big songs that you probably wouldn't even know I wrote.
For other artists? Mm-hmm. You mind sharing, or you keeping that on the low right now?
I can't do that, but okay. I did a lot of work. I would say I did a lot of work over there with Quality Control Music. A lot of work over there. I basically was like the dude that had other income that was able to help artists who probably wasn't in the best situations. You know what I'm saying? To do what they needed to do or move around how they move it around. So I would pretty much help them move around.
Now, I understand the value of being that person in the industry. It's not dying to be in front of the camera. Look how late you waiting to get in front of the camera for other reasons. But explain up and becoming artists who have the talent. You know, everybody wants to be that person that's being seen and heard. How do you find your way into a career where you're able to do exactly what you did, where you're writing for others? Do you get in touch with A&R first? Do you have an artist relationship? How did you get yourself saturated to where you was able to make your work available to other artists?
To be honest, a lot of people gravitate towards me because I'm a good nigga. One, I'm cool. I always got all the women around. I be on fly stuff. I know my ways around things. You
But
know,
the last person in Arizona, he remind me of Sin Q. You know Sin Q? You familiar with Sin Q?
No, I'm not familiar.
All right, go ahead. My bad.
No, it's all good. And then I can help people finesse certain little situations into their favor, and so people just gravitate towards that. And I couldn't really tell you how. Like, it just be like for example, like, I mean, I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. Like, I just meet somebody and then we just be locked in, like, just clicked on, like, and just go from there.
Can I ask you a question about this particular event?
Go ahead.
11/11, Nick in particular, it's like in our sector since Nina Boy and Bosco, it's been the name. You know, now since No Jumpers got involved, they took it to another level. They got some more bigger white streamers involved. But 11/11 has almost been attached to almost every event that I've been familiar with. Mm-hmm. How did you get it to where this was a 11/11 partnership?
11/11 reached out to me.
Okay.
And I sat and we sat on the phone, and like I said, like, people gravitate to me. Like, me and Nick click. Like, we talked, we chopped it up, we laughed, we was just shooting the shit, and I'm like, all right, I'll fuck with you. You know what I mean? And he was just pretty much transparent. And before we even had the contract signed, he was just showing his hand, like, cause you know a lot of people say, oh, this and this and that. He was just lining everything up. He was moving so fast. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm on my way, and now I'm here today.
I was gonna ask you, are you aware of some people's claims that he don't do all fair business?
I'm not aware of that. He did all fair business by me. I mean, everything he said he was gonna give me, he gave me. As soon as I touched down, I was paid, well taken care of. He got Spider Loc in front of me. Anybody that I reached out, I wanted the Thames. I wanted Thames off of No Jumper. He made that happen. Anything I wanted to make happen, he done made it happen. So
I like to add to that. I've been doing business with Nick for a couple years now, and it's always been fair business. Shout out Crip Mac. Yeah, been fair business. I hear people say a lot of different things about him. He has a unique personality, and things don't always transpire exactly how you have expected them to off top. But when it comes down to the bottom line, Nick has always kept his word as far as when he's committed to anything financially or time-wise, schedule-wise, he's always delivered. So I salute him for that.
People say anything to anybody listening, bro. And most of the people that have something negative to say about somebody that's out here trying is the people that ain't trying to do nothing. So that go in one ear out the other. I hear so much shit about myself that I hear so much shit about me that I ain't even know I was a part of. Like, that shit don't bother me.
That's funny because I've experienced some of that, but it's only in the internet era. Pre-internet era, I didn't experience any of this.
And that's why I feel like it's important for us to have this type of element. There's this type of element going on. Because some niggas need their ass beat for all this talking. And that's just simple. And that don't have nothing to do particularly with this event. That's just period. It just be a lot of chatter going on. And I don't know when the world started doing that, but it should be consequences for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody out here busting their ass, working hard, paying bills to be in these studios and doing all that. Why a nigga that's on his mama couch, why is his opinion valid on somebody like that? That be my whole thing. That's the irritating shit.
Like with Nip Hustle, big shout out to SPR, Spider Loc. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.